Okay, hello friends. I can see 4 to 5 people here. This is Harvinder here. I hope you've seen the videos on both 11th and 12th standard practicals, the files as well. Would be willing to answer your questions. So you can put up your questions in the chat box and I would be more than willing to answer them. I can see Rama is there. There are 6 people here, but I'm not able to see their names. New to this place actually, still learning. Okay. Can just everybody introduce themselves and so that we can start answering. You will have to, I think, put your questions in the chat box and I can answer them there. In the meanwhile, let me show you the files. I have both the files here with me, though I have already shown them. This is the file. See, there is no hard and fast rule that you need to take this black colored file only. Only thing is that, since we are going to use this both. Hi Tina, hi Uma, hi Ketan. Okay. So this is the file. Now, as I said, there is no hard and fast rule that you need to take this black colored file only. Only thing is, we make it uniform for all my students. Why? Because once the external examiner comes in, if the files are different, then she would rate all the children differently. I would not want my children to be rated differently based on the presentation. So the presentation of all the files is exactly the same. So whatever difference comes out in the external, examiner's marks that are given, the assessment that she does is based on the Viva only. So you can have any file for your students, but try to keep it uniform for all, because then it leads to lesser ambiguity and everybody is rated the same as far as the file is concerned. Also, we take this ring binder because we are going to use the same file in 12th standard also. So it becomes easier once we open up the ring binder. We can just change the sheets which are going to be done for 12th standard. The initial part remains the same. Okay, I can take few questions here. You can start asking questions. You can put them in the chat box and I would be willing to answer them. I do not see any questions coming in. Okay. Let me just give you a brief of 11th and 12th practicals that we have done. Since we were supposed to do only 3 this time for 11th standard, for 12th standard 3 and for 11th standard 1. And as such, in normal conditions, we do 5 for 12th standard and 2 for 11th standard. Now, this time we've done RSPM, which I made a video on. We did SAT, the anxiety scale. Okay, Uma, I'm going to just answer that. And the third one that we did was MPI. I'm sure a lot of you are also doing EPQR, which is a revised version of MPI, easily available. I had MPI, so I did MPI. With time, I will definitely make a video on EPQ also. And AISS also we usually do, which we have not done this time. I'll be making a video on that also. The practicals are going to be internalized this time. The assessment is going to be internalized, but we will have to be honest enough in the assessment. We can't be giving 30 to every child, right? So we have to have a certain system of doing it. But as for right now it is concerned, the CBSE information is that it is going to be internalized. Should we write an introduction about psychological testing? Yes, that is required, and a lot of Viva questions come from that. There are 2 parts to the file. One part is the introduction part of the psychological testing. I'll just show it to you. So, like, this is the introduction part, introduction to psychological testing. This is good amount. The write-up I have put up on the site cbsepsychology.com. You can download it from there. I'm just putting down the name of the site. Yeah, you can download it from there, you can give it to your students, they can write it. So first part of your file is the introduction part, and the second part is the actual conduction of the practicals and the testing and the experiments. For 11th standard we have experiments, and for 12th standard we have practicals, the tests which are to be done, right? Okay. I hope, Tina, your question has been answered there. Tina Suzanne over there. And okay, as far as ideas about topic and subtopics of psychological testing are concerned, as I said, we are supposed to do only 3 practicals this time, 3 tests. You can pick up any, there are lots available, in the market. If you go to Psychom, there are so many institutes which are selling these, practicals, Manseon, then there is, I think, Psychops. There are so many. You can pick an intelligence test, preferably a group intelligence test, because that becomes easier to handle. So you can do either Ravens or you can do K-tails, or these are the easier ones and easily available also. Available for group testing also. So you can do RSPM or K-tails Intelligence Global Intelligence Scale, and then you need to pick up one on personality. So you can pick up Ising's personality questionnaire. There is a, I think, scale for introversion and extroversion which is available. You can do that. Personality, you would have lots of tests available. You can take up anything. Then you can do an anxiety test. Anxiety, again, a lot of inventories, Indian inventories are available. Like for example, we did Sinha's comprehensive anxiety test. There are other anxiety inventories also available. Lots of them available online also. You can do that. Apart from that, you can do adjustment scale. So global adjustment scale, school students adjustment scales, adjustment scale for school students, lots of them are available. Then you can pick up any attitude scale also, which are again easily available. So you can pick out of these, you can pick any 3. That is how it has to go. Okay. Use of practical record node. I did not get it. This is basically, see, these are 11th and 12th standard students who are going to be introduced to psychology for the first time. So we do not expect them to become testers and become, somebody who is going to be very, very efficient in psychological testing after this. This is just an introduction to testing to them. So that is why CBSE has kept it very, very basic, very, very minimal. You just do 3 tests. This time it is only 3 tests. And you explain to them how it has to be, implemented, administered, scored, interpreted, and how do we make psychological inferences. That's it. That's about it. So that kind of record has to be done. And usually we do it, usually there is an external who comes and takes the examination, but this year it is going to be internal for sure. Yes, dear. Yes, Ketan. AISS, SEQ, MPI. Actually, see, AIS is for adjustment. SEQ would be self-concept questionnaire, and MPI. So all of these are regarding personality only. Would be better if you could replace just one of them with one intelligence or aptitude or something else, because they are all in the same line, or maybe a aptitude test, or maybe a attitude survey. That should suffice, because all of these AISS, SEQ, MPI, as such there is no problem, but then they all are following in the range of personality tests, personality and stress. So you could just vary it with one more, maybe drop one of them and take up RSPM, or maybe take up an attitude scale which will be related to chapter 6 and 7. So that should be fine. Okay, I think I've answered most of the questions here that are there. Anything else that I need to answer, please ask. Okay, this was regarding by and large 12th standard. Now 11th standard is going to be internal testing, and usually we have a project and 2 practicals, 2 experiments to be done. And this year we are having only one project and one practical, one experiment to be done. Experiment, why? Because whatever we do in 11th standard, these are experiments. They would have an hypothesis, they would have an independent variable, they would have a dependent variable which needs to be tested, a hypothesis which needs to be tested. So I've done two videos. One is on attention span, and the other one is on the effect of learning. Okay, I'll answer that, Uma. So the second one that I've done is on effect of whether meaningful labels or meaningless labels affect our learning. How do they impact our learning? And the hypothesis that we went by was that meaningful labels or words are more helpful in learning, which we proved. There are other practicals also available for 11th standard, like for Muller-Lyer, but Muller-Lyer you would need the apparatus, and apparatus children will not have at home. So I have picked up these two practicals which they can make the material at at their home on their own, and they can do it on anyone. Yes, Uma ma'am, they can definitely do the practicals on subjects available at home. Preferably, what I told my students was preferably pick up someone who is not related to you. But in these situations, people might not be willing to come. So I asked them to do it online on Zoom. Let me show you a video how my students did it, and they did on Zoom, and they recorded the video and then showed it to me. But if somebody is not able to get anybody on Zoom, also perfectly fine if they do it with their parents or people at home. Perfectly fine. Age group, every age group differs from every test, every practical that we do. RSPM, you can apply it to 11 onwards to any age. Then I did MPI 16 onwards, it can be done on anyone 16 years onwards. Then SAT, again applicable to people above 16 to 17 years, anybody. So you will have to see particular age group, which test is applicable to which age group. Let me show you a video which my students have made, and they did these practicals online, how they went about it. Let me just show it to you. Give me a second. I'll have to download it. It's still on the WhatsApp. Give me some time. Once it downloads, I'll show it to you. Okay. Then Rama, like physics, chemistry, because of flights, we can't get the manual. Perfectly fine if you do not have the manual. We have the manuals available online. It is available in our the drive on our Touching Lives group. Otherwise, I will put it on the cbscpsychology.com site also. So you can download the manuals along with the questionnaire inventory from there, and you can use it. Okay, we'll be glad if you Okay, I'm Harvinder. Okay. I thought these are friends here only. This is Harvinder Saraswat. I work with Shri Venkateshwar International School. I'm the psychology teacher there. I'm trained with Delhi University and NCRT. I also have a site, and I also have a counseling center called Navchetna Guidance Counseling Center. I belong to Delhi, and I'm trained counselor from NCRT. Used to teach there a few years back, but then now into teaching 11th and 12th. So that's my short intro for each one of you. Observation, yes, it will be difficult. Directly we would not be able to see how our kids are doing it. That is why I have asked all my students to make videos of the rapport formation that they are doing with their client, the instructions that they are giving to their client, and then the introspection report that they're taking from their client. They're just downloading, or maybe I'll put it up on my site only, or on the YouTube channel. You can have a look, the students, how they're going to do about it. So we are not able to really, you just can't see them doing it immediately in front of your eyes, but then yes, you can have the evidence that yes, they've done it. So that can be done. Okay. Okay, I think I have answered most of the questions. Preeti, I hope I have answered your question. You will have to go by the video evidence only. You probably can't, observe them directly until unless schools open, which is not happening, doesn't seem to be happening. Okay. as far as psychological testing, these topics and subtopics are concerned, if you go to cbse psychology.com, I have put up the entire write up there, and it has the entire framework as to how you have to write the report. Nevertheless, I'll just show you one. As far as I'm just showing you, give me a second, I'll just show you the how it has to be written. Let me answer Tina here. If you have record books in your school, definitely you can use them. My only reason of using this ring binder is that since we use the same file in 12th standard also, and the introduction is not written again, it is repeated in 12th standard also, it saves a lot of time for the children. Also, when they write it in 11th standard, they get prepared. I tell them the viva is going to be from here only, so they are already prepared for the viva for 12th standard also. So that is why I use the ring binder. But as far as if your school has a certain norm that this particular file is to be used, definitely you can use that kind of file. Only thing is that introduction will have to be done again. Then they will have to rewrite for 12th standard. Next year, hopefully things would be normal, and we should have an external coming in to check. So when the file is to be presented to the external, it has to be in a perfect condition. Okay. Let me just give you the hierarchy and the order as to how the it is written. Give me a second. So if I am picking up this is MPI which a child has written. So I'll just read out the various subtopics and topics. First and foremost would be the title. You will write the title. Then the problem, or you could write aim, whatever you want to use the word. Then the basic concept. Under basic concept, you will write the introduction, the entire introduction of the practical, whatever you're doing. So for example, here in MPI, we have talked about the Ising's theory, what are the features of personality, all that. And then after you have written the introduction, you come to materials required. You can note it down, otherwise I will make a slide and put it up on my video also. Okay. Then after materials required, you need to write the procedure. Under procedure, the first one would be rapport formation. Then you will take your subject's preliminaries, whatever his name is, his age, gender, educational qualification, all that. Then instructions, and then precautions to be followed. Then actual administration, how it was done. Then you will write, get the introspective report from your subject. Behavioral observation, whatever you observed while conducting the test. Then scoring and data analysis, interpretation and discussion, and that's it. Last would be whatever your score has got. Last would be conclusion followed by references. That is the entire layout as to how you have to write the practical. Okay, let me take up the questions here. I'm not aware whether the exams will take place in January or not. The practical exams, most probably, as CBSE has already announced, till now it will be internal. We have to conduct it for our students. Maybe we have to do some videographing, we have to do some recording of that, but then it is going to be internal this year. Then introduction to 11th standard is like, please see, for 11th standard the introduction is same as what we write for 12th standard. Same introduction to psychology, what is psychology, what is testing, what kind of test do we have, what is reliability, validity, everything. All that, again, as I said, I have already put on cbsepsychology.com. You can download it from there. We repeat the same introduction in 12th standard also. Only reason being the children get prepared for 12th standard in 11th standard itself. Okay. We are not able to do paper pencil test as of now. What my kids are doing, they are doing the test online. Some of them had their brothers, sisters, some of them did it on their parents, some of them had their friends in their society whom they could call, and with them they did, direct face to face paper pencil test, and they recorded and sent the recording to me. I will be putting up those recordings on the YouTube. You can have a look how they did it. But then I think we should be giving the liberty to our students as to whatever way they want to do it. If they want to do it online, good enough. If they want to do it face to face, if they have some subject available, good enough. We cannot force them right now. Okay, what would you suggest, whether we should write XYZ in both ways is fine, because this file is going to be very very confidential, so doesn't matter if taking the names as well, but then XYZ is always better. We know for confidentiality purposes we can write XYZ. That is perfectly fine. What will be the questions for the practicals? I have again put up a write-up on Viva questions for 12th standard and Viva questions for 11th standard on cbsepsychology.com. You can download it from there. Around 80 questions are there as to, what could be possible questions. You can add yours to that. I've tried to make 80 questions, and these are questions not something, which only I have made. Again, these are available online. These are in the Touching Lives. These questions are there with the answers also, so you can just download it from there, give it to your students to prepare. You can add your own questions to it also. Bhatia battery video would be difficult because I really do not have that test with me right now, and because for conducting making a video you need to have the test, so Bhatia would be difficult. As such also we do not do Bhatia for 12th standard, because again it's an individual test, time taking test, and for 12th standard we usually stick to group intelligence test, which is either RSPM or CATL's Global G. So those are the ones that we pick up. So really sorry for that. Right now I do not have. If I happen to go to school, I have a copy of it in school. I might pick up and I'll make it. What my plan right now is that practicals are almost done. I'll be making just 2 more videos on practicals, one on AISS and another one on IPAT anxiety scale. Apart from that, then I will videos on the theory part, because my students are also asking for it. So I will start backwards, chapter 7, chapter 6, or likewise, I'll be picking up videos on, I'll be picking up topics from the theory, and I'll make videos on that now. So really sorry for Bhatia. Bhatia will have to wait. Okay. Anything else that I need to answer? I hope I have not left out anybody's question. In case I have, please put it up again. Perfectly fine. AISS, MP and ST8, these are fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, performance test is very difficult to do right now. I'll make the video, but then for the kids, they don't have the apparatus. They would not have the entire thing with them. They will not be able to do it. No. As such also, as I said, for 12th standard, we do not recommend a performance test, because, their level, as of now, we are just introducing them to psychological testing. Performance tests, individual tests are much, much longer. They need much, much deeper training than, what we are giving in 12th standard. Right? Okay. A PDF of one of a record book of 11th and 12th, and also of a case study. I'm doing it this. Preeti, case study has been dropped by CBSE this year, so we don't have to do the case study. As far as the PDF of the record book is concerned, I'll definitely scan and put. Otherwise, I have put up the entire write-up there. But then if you really want to see how kids do it, I'll definitely do that very soon. Maybe by tomorrow I'll put it. Don't worry about that. Don't do Bhatia battery. Bhatia battery doesn't really make sense. The practicals file, the students will take it for them after their 12th standard. Depends on to the school. We as a school do not give it back to our children for the simple reason, many a times it gets passed on to the juniors and they don't write again and they submit the same file. This happened a few years back. So we keep the file with the school itself. It is not given back. Maybe 6 months back, once 11th and 12th standard has made their file, then you can give. Otherwise, we do not give it back. No, that becomes school's property. Sorry to say so. Because if they want to have it after 6 months, because some of them would definitely be pursuing psychology and they might want their file, they can take it, but not immediately. We do not give it immediately, for the simple reason, as I said, some of them pass on to their juniors and the juniors do not write, and they would, because you do not put a tick. Though last year we have tried putting a tick on every sheet so that it does not get misused, but then try avoiding. Since the intro to the practicals and the files of the 11th and 12th are same, no, we don't have to repeat it. As I said, in 11th standard, see here, this is the 11th standard file. So this child has already written the intro part, right? Now I'm not going to ask her to write this part again. She will maintain this part same. I will give it back to her for 12th standard. And she will just change here onwards. Index बदल जाएगा. Index में अब जो 11th में 12th में जो practicals कर रहे हैं वो index आ जाएगा, and her 12th standard practicals will come here. So they don't have to write this part again. Please, I mean, we should not make them do it again and again. ना, better is that they should learn. उसको पढ़ के उसको याद करें और उसका वाइवा की तैयारी करें. They should be ready with the viva. That is more important. So I definitely do not make them do this again. Yes, we do a lot of other activities, like, right now that art integration project is going on. So they're doing fabulous work. I mean, I can't even tell you how good the projects are getting. So let them be involved, but then let's not unnecessarily pressurize them. Yes, Riti, I will be putting up the PDFs of all the tests that I have on the site, so you can download it from there. By tomorrow, it will be done. It will be available at cbscpsychology.com. I will definitely put up whatever I have, and you can use them. Uma, the video on the file, both the files, 11th and 12th, is already available on my channel. You can have a look at that. And if you want, I'll be putting up some PDFs of the file also, not to worry. Practicals are internal, definitely, Alison. They're internal this time. Sample paper is supposedly, I mean, we've just gone through it. It is really nice. The sample paper breakup, if you really want to see, I'll just share it with you. Give me a second. The pattern is pretty good. I mean, the pattern that you have got from CBSE, it is very, very good. Much more application based. So the children have to understand the concepts deeply now. The syllabus is much lesser. We have already finished off the syllabus. But now they have to understand each and every concept very, very deeply, because the questions are analytical based. They are more, yes, there are questions which are direct questions also, but most of it is analytical basis, more of experiential, and something which needs them to analyze and think deeply. So that way the question paper is really good. More of objective type. You have 21 marks which are 1 markers, and rest of the paper is 3 questions of 3 marks, 3 questions of 4 marks, 2 questions of 6 marks, I guess. No, 4 questions of 4 marks. 4 or 6? 6, I guess. 6, I think. Let me open it up. Give me a second. Okay, I'll just read it out from here. I think it will be easier for you to understand it. So the changes that we have is that initially we used to have 17 1 markers. Now we have 14 1 markers direct. And now we have 2 case studies which have been added, and these are of 4 and 3, 7, yes, 7 marks. So 14 plus 7 makes it 21 marks. Another change is there. Initially, last year, the pattern that we had, out of entire 14, we had 17, we had 15 fill-ups and 2 true and false. This time we have got multiple choice questions which are 14 in number, fill-ups 4, true and false 2, and match the following 1. Then 2 mark questions, 6 are there, 12 marks. Then you have a choice, 1 question choice here. Then 3 mark questions, you have 3, and there is 1 choice here, 4 markers, 6, 1 choice. Earlier it used to be 2 choices in this question. 6 markers. You have 2 questions, 2 choices. Earlier also it used to be 2 choices. It is a good pattern. Only thing is we will have to just upscale ourselves, and we will have to pick up case studies and make questions based on that. So I find it pretty good, and actually, it is going to streamline psychology. I mean, right now, if you see, LSR has got 100% cutoff for psychology. Not done. My students, I mean, I had 6 students who had 100. They are not getting admission there. Why? Because psychology they got 100, but then some other subjects like English they've got 92. So eventually the entire aggregate is 97.6 or 97.7. They're not getting admission. Very, very unfair. So I think it is good if we have this kind of a test. Okay. Okay, case-based questions are difficult to arrange. Yes, I will be doing that. What I felt, looking at the paper was, one, we need to make our children very, very thorough with the concepts and their application into day-to-day basis. So right now what I'm doing is I have already taught the entire syllabus, and I'm giving them enough practice on application-based questions, MCQs, lots of them, almost on a daily basis. We are doing 15. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a newspaper, pick up any article, and then I'm going to relate it to whatever we have taught and ask questions based on that. So that is how I think we are going to make the case studies. I will be doing that, and maybe I'll share it on the site also. But it will take some time because I am right now my hands are really full. I will be doing it. Case study type questions, Umaji, it is, if you look at AP psychology, that is advanced psychology, or, those SAT and GMAT questions, there you have these kind of questions. Or even NET has, NET papers have these kind of questions, but, the case studies that are there, they are more of research based. You would be asked questions which are research based. So you can change the questions, but case studies you can pick up from there. I've seen it in NET papers. I will be doing it. I plan to make my own case studies. I'm going to pick up a newspaper and I'll start making questions there. MCQs, I have lots. Alison, give me some time. I'll be putting it up on the site because we have been doing so many of them. I mean, I have lots. I will put it up. Not a problem. We'll share. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions. Anything that I need to still answer or I, has been missed out, please let me know. Just put it. Yeah, it's okay. Let the knowledge spread and let everybody, learn. I don't mind. As far as we all grow and the subject grows, that is more important. Because if I'm sharing the resources, you guys take it, other children take it, they benefit from it. In the process, finally it is the subject which is gaining. If our students do well, all of us, it's very good for the subject. So yes, I will be doing that. Not to worry. I believe in sharing. It is as I said, I have made a site which is called www.cbscpsychology.com. You can download it from there. You will have to give me some time. I have just right now only Viva questions and the files are put up there. But eventually I will be putting up everything there. The videos on, all the chapters, the theory that I'll be doing, the papers, questions. I will be making it as a comprehensive site for psychology. And I would just want to see this subject grow leaps and bounds. So let's all join hands and do. I mean, I think we owe it to our kids and we should be doing it. Thank you so much, Kajal. Whatever I can put in, I would definitely want to. And I think I'm sure in future you guys can also put in and we all can join hands and make this a beautiful place. Right? Okay. If there are any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, let's call it a day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sunita. Thanks for the appreciation. Okay. In case you still have any doubts, you can always put up at the site, or you could, put it up on my YouTube handle. I'll answer them as and when I have time. I just don't, promise that I'll answer immediately. But Riti, as I said, I will be putting up whatever manuals and whatever test I have, that I will put up on the site. You can download it from there. Otherwise, you have to actually really do some research on the net. It is available. For example, I use academia.in. That is a site which is very good and which has got most of the material. So you have to, just search. But whatever I have, I will be putting it up. So you can download it. By tomorrow, it will be there on the site. You can download it. Right? Pleasure, Hati. Michael, thank you. Himanshi, thank you so much. So, thank you guys for being here. And, okay, I'm just putting up the sites names again. academia.edu.in. .in or not, I'm not sure. You'll have to search the net. academia.in, and then you always have my YouTube channel to look up to. You can, I will be putting up things there, so you can always download from there. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so whenever I have put up the things on my site, I will announce it on my YouTube channel also, so that you can always download it from there. Right. But you will have to give me some time, because the practicals videos I did really fast and it was really taxing because I knew everybody needed them. But for theory videos, I'll do maybe one video per week, that kind of a thing, because making the PPT really becomes very, very taxing. If somebody is good at making PPTs, please help me out, because video part is not a problem, but making the initial PPT really, that becomes taxing. And usually I have to record in the night, because in the daytime there is a lot of background sounds which are there, so kind of becomes taxing. But then it's fine. Once we do it, it'll be available for people further on also, so definitely we'll do it. Give me some time to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope I have answered most of the questions, and I'll be sharing the manuals with their inventories, questionnaires on the site by tomorrow. You can download it from there. And 2 videos I've already promised I'll be making them, and then in future the theory part. Thank you so much everyone being here, and I hope I answered most of your queries. Thank you so much. Bye bye.